Hi everyone, hope you're all doing well. For today's unboxing, we have one and only one package to open, and it is probably one of the biggest and heaviest single package I have ever received. The box feels like 20 pounds, which is insane because I had to carry this box upstairs to my room, and it was a workout I was not expecting. But I'm so pumped to show you guys what I got from Mercari Japan, which I did use Neokyo as my proxy service. I've hinted in my previous hauls that I was collecting all of the manga magazine covers for Tsuiraku JK to Haijin Kyoushi. I bought a lot of illustration books recently, and of course, what is a haul without more Kana Arima merch? So without further ado, I'm going to take all of the items out of the box and we'll chat about the contents that I bought. So let's get started. Might I say, this package is filled to the brim. So yeah, this is everything that I got, and whatever excess space I did have was filled with paper to make sure that nothing moved. This is very consistent to all of my other Neokyo packages, so I think they always do a good job on that, but let's see how my items turned out. Also, they always tape down the bubble wrap to the box, so that's always a plus on my eyes. Anyways, when I was actually opening the box, I did take a look at the shipping label, which had the stated weight, and it said 17 kilograms, which is actually 30 pounds. So a little bit more than I was actually expecting based on how I was carrying it earlier, but that is a pretty heavy box. Anyways, I'm gonna take out the bubble wrap and the rest of the packaging on top off camera, mainly because it's not gonna be a pleasant sight if I do film myself taking this out. But yeah, I cannot wait to see all of the items in person. Alright, so I took all of the items out of that humongous box and laid them out here, removed all of the plastic and bubble wrap so I can inspect all of the items as well as see if I was missing anything, and thankfully Neokyo did a really good job protecting all of my items and everything arrived safely. And now I will talk about each item one by one and show you guys what I got. To start off this haul, I'm going to show you guys a couple of new volumes I picked up for Tsuiraku JK to Hajin Kyoushi. This is one of my favorite shoujo series, and this series actually just ended last week. The last chapter officially came out in the latest Hana to Yume issue, so I'm feeling a little bit empty inside because I've been reading the series for a couple of years now, and so much time has passed, and to finally get the ending of the series is just, I'm not ready for it. I haven't read it yet because the series is only fan scanlated in English, so I'm waiting for that to be released sometime in the future. But yeah, this is the only series I collect in Japanese, and the main reason why I collect the series in Japanese is because I'm not too sure if this series will ever be officially licensed in English, so I'm collecting the Japanese, and hopefully when I get better I can read it sometime in the future. I've been taking Japanese lessons for about a year now. I still have a long way to go, but I hope that I can improve and one day, yeah, read the volumes that I own. Anyways, just want to show you guys the new volumes that I picked up. So first we have is volume 18. I love the winter outfit that Jeanne and Mikoto are wearing, the scarves, so cute. So yeah, this is the covers, and then just gonna do kind of a quick flip through. But I talked about the series many times on my channel, but this is an age gap series that follows a teacher and a student, so it isn't everyone's taste. I really like their relationship dynamic a lot, and the group of friends that Mikoto is associated with are very supportive people, and so there's quite a lot in the story. I would call it like more of like a dark comedy series because they do talk about lots of sensitive topics. But yeah, this series is not for everyone, as I prefaced before, but I don't really mind. It's fiction at the end of the day, so read what you want to read, and you know, if you don't like it, then there's tons of other stories in the market out there. Anyways, that's volume 18, and volume 19 actually comes with a regular edition and a limited edition. So the covers are fairly similar to each other,
but the difference is that there's like a different color palette. So this one's more like a white grayish color, and then the limited edition is more of like a green hue with the text and even like the outfits itself. So yeah, the vibes, like the pose, same but different outfits and different colors, which is really cool, and that's why I have to collect both. So yeah, this is the regular edition. And then I'm just gonna do a quick flip through. But yeah, don't want to spoil too much because this is the second to last volume. The next volume, volume 20, will be the final volume, I believe, and I do hope that Sora Sensei will do something cool for that volume, even though we just got a limited edition 19. Anyways, this is the limited edition volume, and the limited edition comes with the bonus illustration book. So this is the 4th bonus illustration book. Just gonna show you guys the cover. Again, I love the outfits, and this cover gives you kind of like an ominous vibe, which definitely is true based on what has progressed in this volume and even volume 20 content. A lot of things have happened, guys, and I'm not ready for it to end. But yeah, this is the bonus illustration book, and I really love this cover a lot. It's like raining vibe, and yeah, they look so sad, and I'm also sad too. So I'm gonna do a quick flip through. We just got a lot of color illustrations, and a lot of these illustrations are very familiar, but I believe there's a couple of new ones. But they're just so beautiful. I am obsessed. This one I just showed you guys for the latest Hana to Yume issue that I got. And it's like wedding vibe that they did for a collaboration. They even have like a sketch in progress, which is really cool. And then we also have the other cast of characters in the series. And then these are just some more bonus manga content, which is very nice. I definitely need to read this or translate it. Ooh. I feel like this is like an opposite vibe, like Mikoto's the teacher and Jin's the student. Like a parallel vibe. Oh my god, this is actually so cool. Okay, I definitely need to translate this section. And then yeah, the last illustration, and that is the end. But yeah, super stoked to have these latest 2 volumes. I am just so excited to see how volume 20 is going to be. But anyways, I have more Tsuiraku JK merch to show you guys, so let's move on to those. So these are the other Tsuiraku JK items that I picked up. I actually did mention this in my last Neokyo haul, but I decided to start collecting all of the Hana to Yume issues with Tsuiraku covers on them. This was kind of a decision I made when I heard the announcement that the series was going to end, and then I just decided from that point I was like, you know what, I want to collect all of the covers. And so I had a couple of covers previously, fully committed to collecting all of the covers, and I think I've made really good progress. The only couple cover I'm missing is an issue that was released in 2020. I tried looking for it everywhere, Mercari Japan, and other sites as well, could not find it. If anyone is able to find it or help me out, I would be super appreciative to collect all of the Tsuiraku covers. There are a couple of solo Jin covers as well, 2 issues I believe. I found them on Mercari Japan and then add them to my wish list, but I haven't decided if I wanted to buy them or not, but the option's there and they're available. Outside of that, I was hoping to find like a Hana to Yume archive link somewhere that shows all of the covers that Hana to Yume has ever released. It was much more difficult to find something like that, so the way I tried to look for the covers was mainly looking on Amazon Japan and some other websites where I kind of like said Hana to Yume and then the different years just to see what covers were there. So I'm not sure if that was the most efficient way, but if anyone does have an archive link, that would be really appreciative, because I know Weekly Shonen Jump does have like an archive on Twitter, and that's really cool, but definitely would like to see one for Hana to Yume if there is one. Here I'll show you guys all the covers. They're all in order based on year. So this one first that we have is a 2018 issue that was released in July. The series came out in 2018, so I'm hoping that this is the first cover. But yeah, very cute, fairly simple, and they're wearing their, normal outfit from the series. But I do really like the white background, really pops the characters out. Next we have is another 2018 issue that was released in October. So this one is a very cool pose because it looks like they're like falling down. It's very nice, but yeah, I like the green text, also another white background cover. Moving on to the next year, we have the first 2019 issue, and this one is actually the very first issue of the year. So here we have is them wearing a more traditional, like maybe New Year outfit, which is very cool. Really like it a lot because I love seeing my characters wear outfits that they normally don't wear in the manga. So the vibes for this cover is just really, really nice, and I like the yellow and red background colors in celebration of the holiday. It's very beautiful. The next cover we have is actually kind of funny because, as you can see, it gives you a Christmas vibe, but this was released in May, so definitely like 6 months off. And it comes with like Christmas items as well, so I thought that was really funny. A lot of the Hana to Yume magazines actually comes with appendix or bonuses. A lot of the covers I bought were used, so they didn't come with appendix. But for this one, they actually included the bonuses, so I'll show you guys in a little bit. But yeah, so as I mentioned, comes with Christmas bonus. As you can see here, we have the Yona of the Dawn Christmas bonus, and it has like other series as well, like this one's Colette. And then I'm not too familiar with these other series, but yeah, it's really cool. And then we do have like a Tsuiraku bonus separately, which is this notebook. Right here, it says Falling High School Girl and Irresponsible Teacher. Really love the notebook. And then I'll show you guys a flip through because the pages actually comes with like really small illustrations. We have like a chibi version and then like a manga panel, which is very adorable. But yeah, definitely won't be utilizing this notebook, but it is a very nice collector item. So nonetheless, I'm very happy to own it. And I'm always up for more Tsuiraku merch. So I'm very glad the seller was able to provide me the bonuses for this particular magazine issue. But yeah, I love the chibi versions of the character. They're just so adorable, and I love how the notebook has like different illustrations for each page, which makes it really cute. So we have shadow version chibis of all the characters, and this is the back of the notebook. So yeah, very happy to have all of those bonuses. And then moving on, these are all of the 2020 issues that I have. And as mentioned, I am missing one issue in 2021. But first we have is another May issue. Very cool. And then this one is a November issue. Actually, I feel like I've been reading this wrong. This is November. The last one is actually an April issue. I was looking at this 520 for some reason, and I was like, May, but it's actually located in this area. But yeah, this is very pretty as well. I love the colors, like the gold detailing. It's really cool. Okay, so let's move on to this pile. And here is the start of our 2021 issues. So first we have is another January issue, but this one was the second issue that was released in 2021. And similar to like the 2019 cover, this one's another New Year style outfit, which is really cool. So I really like the vibes of this cover a lot. They look so cool with their traditional outfit. And I think it really pays homage to like the 2019 issue cover actually. So I am digging it. This one actually comes with the bonus as well. The little sticker. I won't really open it, but it's very cool. So yeah. And then we have a April issue here, and this one, I believe they show you like what bonus contents that is provided for the magazine on the covers as well, but this one also comes with a bonus Tsuiraku item, but I do not have it unfortunately. Nevertheless, very happy to have the magazine cover, and I just love the color aesthetic for this cover as well. And then this one is a June issue, and I really like this cover a lot. First of all, this cover is actually like more plastic compared to the other cover, which has like a more paper feel to it. I love the blue color. If you guys don't know, my favorite color is blue, so I love the vibes of the colors that are used for this cover. And then this is another 2021 issue. So 2021 came with 4 different covers. Usually I think they come with 3, so this one was actually a pretty heavy year for Tsuiraku, but yeah, this one is also another one, and I feel like the art style for this cover is very different compared to the other ones. It kind of looks more like an animated cover, but I do like the vibes. You get the whole body, and yeah, the style is just really cool, which I am very impressed. And then last but not least, we have the last 2023 issue that I'm missing, and this one also is like another different aesthetic. Love the purple feel to this cover, and it is just so pretty. It just feels like cotton candy vibes. So yeah, this is all of the Tsuiraku covers that I got. I mentioned that the series just ended last week. The last chapter was released in the latest Hana to Yume issue, and that Hana to Yume issue was a Tsuiraku cover. So I did order it on Animate, so hopefully that will come soon. But with that, I believe that would be the final Tsuiraku cover. I did pick up 2 more Hana to Yume magazines, so let me show you guys that in the next clip. Alright, so here are the other 2 Hana to Yume magazines that I picked up, and what's special about these ones are that it is in celebration of the magazine's 50th year anniversary. So basically all the characters here are part of the current magazine lineup, and so we have like a girls version and then a boys version, and I really like this a lot because the placement of the girl and guy, they're in like the same position for the same series. So I'll use one for example. So Mikoto's here, Jin's here, and they're in the same position. Same with like Hawk and Yona, they're also in the same position. But I just thought this was so beautiful. I couldn't pass it up not getting these covers. Hana to Yume is one of my favorite magazines because they have housed so many of my favorite series, from like old ones that I read growing up to, you know, my current faves. So I'm really happy to have these 2 latest issues. And what's really cool about these magazines is that it's holographic. So let me show you guys the girls version first. The detailing is just so spectacular. I instantly fell in love when I saw the cover, and so I knew I just had to get them. And the back cover here is actually a homage to an older Hana to Yume magazine cover, but the guy here, he's the main character for the series Spring Storm and Monster, which is an ongoing series in the Hana to Yume magazine. This is what they were replicating, but I don't remember the name of the series, but it's really cool. I thought this was very nice. I would actually prefer a female, one of the female characters to be replicated in the back here, because I feel that would make more sense, right? Nonetheless, super happy to have this issue, and I actually ordered both covers on Animate, so I did get the Animate exclusive bonus, which is a bromide, and this is the bromide here. It's a clean version, but a white background of the boys cover, which is really cool. I love that a lot. And in the back, we actually get like a comic style bonus with a couple, and there's like several different versions of like the main couples, but I got the Tsuiraku one, which is so uncanny, like it was meant to be. So very glad to have this bonus. And then the magazine bonus itself comes with 2 items for the girls edition. First we have is this 50th anniversary book gold edition, and basically I think it features like illustrations of like previous mangakas, current mangakas celebrating the anniversary, which is very nice. So just tons of series that was in Hana to Yume. We have like Fruits Basket, Gakuen Alice. Very cool to have like a collection of all these amazing works in just one little booklet. Ooh, this one has like quite a lot of text as well. I actually remember reading the series a long time ago, and I thought it was really good. I can't remember the name of it, but I really hope this gets an English license because I remember reading it, the fan scans, and I really enjoyed it. And we have like some manga bonuses as well. Really cute. And then we have this set of like illustration prints of a lot of iconic series. I love collecting these type of prints because, I don't know, it's just really cool. So yeah, I'm just gonna flip through all of the little poster prints. They're all very colorful and vibrant. And I can't remember a lot of these series titles on the top of my head, so I'm just gonna flip through them. But if there's any that I do recognize, I may call it out. Oh, okay. We have a Hana Kimi one, and if you guys don't know, there's actually an anime adaptation announcement for this series, which is so crazy because I never imagined the series getting an anime adaptation. There's so many live action adaptations for this series, but like, you know, the series ended so long ago, so it was just very shocking to get the announcement, and I love Hana Kimi so much, but I'm looking forward for the adaptation. And then we have Fruits Basket, so very familiar. And Skip Beat as well. Ren and Kyoko are so beautiful. Oh, this Yona of the Dawn one is also extremely colorful. And of course, my favorite, Tsuiraku JK to Haijin Kyoushi. Love it. This is an ongoing series, I think called Falling for Your Smile. Yeah, very attractive guy. This girl takes pictures of him. I read a couple of chapters, but haven't read the most recent ones. This one is Time on B-Side, so this one also got an anime adaptation announcement. So I think it was just like last week when they made the celebratory announcement, and I am very excited. I love like idol setting series, so this one is something I'm definitely looking forward to. And then this one is Spring Storm and Monster, another good series as well. So yeah, that is all of the illustration prints, and I'm just so happy to have that collection. It's really cool. And yeah, anyways, on to the boys cover. Again, holographic detail is just A+. And I really love the red background for this cover because it just makes all the characters pop. I don't know, it's just really beautiful. And then on the back is another version of the homage of the Hana to Yume cover, but this one of course has my boy Jeanne. So handsome. He's holding the apple, and there's a cat. But yeah, very nice. So happy. And then it comes with the Animate exclusive bonus, but this one is the girls version and a clean version of the girls cover. So very beautiful. And then my comic book bonus is also another Tsuiraku JK. So I would have preferred another series, but I also thought it was funny that I got both Tsuiraku, so not a big deal at all. And then here we've got our magazine bonus. This is the 50th anniversary silver edition. So I believe it's probably very similar to the gold version where the mangakas are writing some congratulations. So we have a couple of different other series. We even have like a special Tsuiraku one where it's like a comic. That is very cool. I definitely need to translate and read it. Then we have some info, more illustration. Ooh, haven't talked about this because the series ended so long ago, but I love this series, Love So Life. It's another age gap story, which definitely is not everyone's cup of tea, but there's something about this story that's like so adorable. Maybe it's the twins. Twins are so cute. But yeah, that is the silver book. Anyways, that is everything that came with the Hana to Yume 50th anniversary magazine issues. Super glad to have these, and again, really enjoyed so many wonderful series from Hana to Yume, and I can't wait to see what they have in store for us in the future. Moving on, the next batch of items I'm going to show you guys are all new Kana merch that I recently picked up from merch drop, events, collaborations that partnered with Oshinoko. So starting off, we have all the items I picked up from Oshinoko and Sanrio collaborations. So this side is one collaboration and then this one is another. So we'll talk about this one first. This is Oshinoko and Sanrio-Kara collaboration. So I already bought merch for this event already, but this particular jumbo plushie was sold out when I was trying to get it, so I bought this on Mercari Japan brand new. The funny thing was that this was vacuum sealed, so she was like super squished in the box, but I opened it up and she's starting to get her shape back. But yeah, I just adore this plushie so much. I love a big plushie, and this is super soft, and Kana's so cute with this like a My Melody combo. So yeah, I adore this plushie a lot, and I'm super happy to have this now. And then this other side, this is an Oshinoko collaboration with this brand called Kuji Bikado. So this was a Kuji online lottery event that happened, and so I didn't participate on the online lottery because I didn't want to get other characters merch, so I waited until it was formally released in May, and then I bought basically a Mercari listing that had a couple of different products that I was looking for. The main items I was trying to get was this acrylic standee, but I did see a bundle with other items and it was a pretty good deal, so I snagged everything. So yeah, first we have is this acrylic plate display. I think this was like one of the higher tiers of the lottery. The highest one was a wall scroll of Kana, but I have too many wall scrolls at this point, so I didn't really look for the wall scroll in general. And all of the designs, as you can see, are pretty much the same but just different items. So yeah, I did get this acrylic display. And then there was this really cute shikishi board as well. And there was two designs for this shikishi board. There was this one, which is an up-close version, and then there was a zoomed-out version as well. And similarly, we have this can badge, which also has two designs. One which is up close, and then the other is zoomed out, so pretty similar to the shikishi board design. And then, of course, what is Kana merch without an acrylic standee? So this was the main priority for this collaboration. I was looking for a decently priced acrylic standee, and then so I was able to get this. And then on the back, it's also another keychain as well. So yeah, I was able to pretty much pick up everything that I wanted. But yeah, that is everything that I picked up related to Oshinoko and Sanrio character collaboration. The next Kana merch I have may be a familiar illustration if you guys watched my previous unboxing, but it is this acrylic display here. So I bought a keychain version of this Kana illustration on AmiAmi, but when I wanted to buy the acrylic diorama on AmiAmi for Kana, only hers was sold out, and then it never went back in stock. So I found the original website and then used proxy in order to get it. So yeah, this is the acrylic diorama. It is really cool because not only you get the chibi Kana, like that's getting ready, but you also get the background closet and mirror, so it's a more of an elaborate acrylic display. And then I also bought 2 instead of 1 because I wanted to meet the free shipping threshold, so that's that. But I probably could have bought another character. I was a little indecisive at that time, and so I just bought 2 of Kana for, I don't know, simplicity reasons. And then this collaboration here is between Oshinoko and Gindako, which is like a fast food takoyaki chain restaurant in Japan. And funny enough, this collaboration was actually happening when I was in Japan for the last few days, but I didn't have time to find the restaurant, and so I did miss out trying the takoyaki. I saw that they did like an online mail order and then bought the merch for that collaboration. And interestingly enough, this collaboration had the chibi versions of all of the Oshino characters that was part of the collab, but they had a special Kana set. So not only you get the Kana here, you get the Kana of this design, and then all of these other items that none of the other characters got. So that was a very interesting choice for sure, but as a big Kana fan, and she is my favorite character from the series, I was like, I'm gonna buy the entire set because why not? So yeah, this is the acrylic standee. So you get the full version of Kana and her regular version, and then you have Chibi Kana, and they're both holding like the takoyaki dish, which is really cute. And then you also get this like acrylic keychain as well, and then this is like the little chain. But yeah, you get to display her in this really cool standee, and it's also signed, which is very nice. And then outside of that, we get the same illustration but for different items. So you get the cute stickers of Chibi as well as regular Kana. And then of course, we also have the can badge version. Again, Chibi and then regular Kana. So yeah, very surprised that they did a very special Kana set, but I am also just a big fan of more merch for Kana, and this is a very cute collaboration. So these Kana merch here is from a Kuji event that you can participate at like a Lawson convenience store, and I was really drawn into Kana's dress for this collaboration because it is so stunning. It's like in her signature red color, and I just love how beautiful the dress is, as well as the bow in the back. So she usually wears either a beret or some sort of hair accessory, so I just thought this was a very beautiful like puppy dress look for Kana, and so I just knew I had to buy at least this acrylic standee. But then I saw that there was a jumbo or like a mega acrylic display that not only comes with the same illustration, but then some additional pieces as well. So I was looking for a Mercari listing that had both of these acrylic displays. So I found one, and not only it came with 2 of the acrylic displays, but it came with the button of the same image as well as the transparent wall display as well. So it's really cute. I just love this like full-length Kana image on here. She's so cute. I think out of the whole entire Kuji prize list, I'm maybe missing like one item, which is like a photo card or some sort. I am very happy to be able to get the prizes that I want for this Kuji event. And yeah, Kana just looks so beautiful in that red dress. I'm super stoked to display her. I only picked up one Kana figure for this haul, but it is this Sega figure here, and Kana is wearing her Bikomachi outfit. And what's unique about this figure is that she's in a sitting position. So I'm very curious to see how I'll be able to display her on my shelf. And this actually was a claw machine figure as well. So I got this for $6 USD, but if I actually had to play on a claw machine to get this figure, I'm pretty sure I would have spent much more because I'm terrible at those machines. So I thank my seller for giving me this figure for such a good deal. Anyways, this is how she looks like. This is not my first Kana in a Bikomachi outfit, but yeah, I'm very excited to see her in this sitting position, and she's very cute, of course. So yeah, let me open the box. But yeah, this is kind of an overview of how she looks like. I believe it's taped on the side as well. Okay, let me open the box. Alright, I'm just gonna assemble her off camera and then show you guys her final look. So Kana actually comes fully assembled. She doesn't have any parts that you need to put together, so no assembly required, which is very nice. And this is how she looks like. She's doing her iconic pose, and overall, I mean, again, this is a claw machine figure, so I wasn't expecting perfection, but she looks very solid for the price that I paid for, and the bottom is actually flat, so you can actually put her on a shelf. So I'm gonna give you guys a sneak preview of my Kana shrine and then show you guys how she looks like on my shelf. Alright, so here is my not so little Kana collection. So I have her figures up there, acrylic standees, and her plushies, but I have more merch of Kana just spread throughout my room. Anyways, I'm gonna test and see how this Kana figure will look on my shelf, as well as display her in this little area. So here she goes for now, next to her other Kana Bikomachi outfit figure as well. And wow, I think this looks very solid. This is how she looks like with the other figures. I'm not 100% sure if she's gonna stay there forever or I might move her to like another area, but for now, I'm gonna keep her right there. Wow, this looks so good. She looks so cute. Yeah, thank you Sega for making this figure. She looks amazing, and this is just a wonderful idea. And here is the last Oshinoko and Kana merch I have for this haul. And all this is from the Jump Fest 2024 event released by Kadokawa. So I have unboxed a couple of merch from Jump Fest 2024 for Oshinoko, but that one was through a different company. This one is all Kadokawa specific merch. Anyways, we have our first acrylic standee here. This is the Wonderland version, which kind of gives you like Alice in the Wonderland vibes, but I just love the details for this acrylic standee. One, it's just humongous, and two, I just love the red dress, the ruffles. She just looks so stunning. I love the hair accessory detail. She's wearing a crown with the white flower and bows. So yeah, I just adore this outfit so much. Kana is so stunning. And yeah, this is definitely one of my favorite acrylic standees designs for sure. And then we also have this cleaning Kana version as well. This one was a nice surprise for the Kadokawa merch drop because, as you guys don't know, Kana has a couple of collaborations because of her nickname Baking Soda. So she's collaborated with the baking soda company, as well as now there's an acrylic display of the design, which is a very nice touch to my Kana collection. I just found this so adorable. And then outside of acrylic standees, we have some keychains and buttons as well. So yeah, we have this keychain here, which is in a square shape. And then for the button, it's a chibi version, which is a very nice touch. I love chibi versions of Kana. So yeah, similarly, this one is like more of a snow globe keychain, but it's very cute. And then we have a chibi version of the can badge. And then the last two items I have here are some box sets of acrylic chibi standees, as well as a photo card set. So the reason why I buy the full box version of the chibi acrylic standee is because I want to guarantee Kana. They usually sell a box set and then the blind bag version, and so I opted to buy the box set to get my guarantee Kana. But all the character designs here are really cute, so I'm very tempted to keep all of them. We'll see, but I wish the box was in color so you can see it better. But yeah, so for the Wonderland version, we have Aqua, Ruby, Kana, and Akane. And then here are just some like extra versions. So for Ai, she has 3 different outfits. So she has a Santa version, a bunny version, and then like this chocolate outfit version. And then of course we have our Kana cleaning version as well. We have all 8 types in here. And let's see if I can open Kana in the first few. So Okay, so first we have is the I Santa version. She's so cute. This is how she looks like. I love this outfit of I so much. On to the next one. Let's see. And then we have the Aqua Wonderland version. Very cute. Next we have Akane in her Wonderland version. Very cute, and she even has like these little cat ears, fox ears. I wonder if Aqua one has like ears on it. No, I think he's wearing a hat only. But yeah, hers is like a Wonderland, but like animal theme as well. Okay, let's see who we have. Oh, it is Kana in her Wonderland version. She is so cute in this chibi form. We have one more Kana design to get to. Oop, stuck. All right, here next. Oh, this is Bunny Eye. Oh my gosh, she's so cute. And then I don't remember the name of the dessert that I is eating, but I know this is very popular. Like it's like dipped fruit with like sugar. I've seen lots of recipes of people like talking about it recently, but I can't remember the name. I so cute in this bunny form. And then I love her like little kimono as well. We have our other I version as well. So yeah, this is I in this like chocolate baking outfit. So she has like her little whisk and the chocolates on it, her little bow. She's doing this cute little wink. So cute. Oh my gosh. This is the cleaning Kana version. Oh my goodness, she is so adorable with her little spritz bottle, holding the paper towel. And then last but not least, we have Ruby. And then let's see her chibi form. But yeah, this is Ruby in her Wonderland version. She is so pretty. I love her outfit, and then she looks so happy. The accessories and the colors are very cute. But yeah, that is all of the little acrylic chibi standees of all the characters. I'm just gonna like put them all out so you guys can see them better. But yeah, they're just so adorable. I am very tempted to just display all of them somewhere in my room. And yeah, these illustrations are so adorable. Anyways, last but not least, we have the photo card set of basically all of the illustrations for this Jump Fest 2024. I don't know if these are like individually wrapped or not, so we will see. I hope they're not, because it would take forever for me to open all of them, but I am struggling right now to open the box. Okay, so yeah, I believe because this is a blind item as well, so you get the full box, but they're all individually wrapped. So let's see, I'll open one on camera, and hopefully it's a Kana one, but let's open it up. And here we have is, oh my gosh, first one we open is Kana in the Wonderland outfit. This is a really cute Polaroid style photo card. In the back, and yeah, I love that there's a little heart and then her signature. But yeah, let me open the rest off camera because it would take forever for me to open them one by one on camera. So I took all of the photo cards out of the packaging, and I actually made a slight mistake on my first opening because each pack actually comes with 2 photo cards. So we had this Kana Wonderland version as well as I chibi form making chocolate. So yeah, each pack comes with 2 photo cards. So next we have is the regular version of I as well. Very cute, and each of them has like this really iconic symbol with them. So this one looks like to be like a sweets bag, and then we have Christmas eye, and then it has like a little Christmas tree, and then this regular version, and then we have I in her cute bunny outfit, and then has this little cute flower. And this is the regular version of it. And then we have Aqua drinking tea, and it has like this hat icon. Same with the regular version as well. And then we have Ruby, and then she has a bow by her name. And then we have Ruby signature and bow. And then we have Kana, and then she has this heart that we saw earlier in the Wonderland version. And then we have cleaning Kana, and it has like her spray bottle icon, which is so adorable. Regular Kana as well. And then last but not least, we have Akane, and then she has like this little animal symbol, which looks to be like a cat or a fox. And then her Wonderland version, and her signature is so adorable, and I love the little icon. But yeah, that is all of the photo cards that you can get from the set. Very glad that I was able to snag the whole entire box set because all the illustrations are so adorable. And actually, because I bought this during the pre-sale, if I spent like X amount of yen, I was able to qualify for some purchase bonus. So I will show you guys the illustrations. The purchase bonus are the Wonderland version postcards. So we have Ruby, and I was able to get 2 of Ruby's postcards. And then I have Akane, and then I have another one of Akane. And then I have Aqua, and then a second Aqua. And I was kind of low-key scared at this point because the last item I opened, which was the acrylic standee, I was thinking that I wasn't gonna get Kana, but I was able to get 1 Kana postcard. So not 2 like the others, but better 1 than none. So yes, we have the full set basically. So we have all of the characters' Wonderland outfits, which is very nice. So yeah, I love the full body detail for these postcards. They're a very nice touch, and again, they're purchase bonuses, so basically free. Anyways, that is all of the Kana / Oshinoko merch that I got, and let's move on to the next items. To wrap up this haul, I'm going to show you guys a couple of miscellaneous books that I got across different series. And what I mean by miscellaneous books is that this consists of like illustration, art books, character guidebooks, as well as doujins. And what got me down this rabbit hole was that I was scrolling on Instagram Reels as usual, and I saw this video of this girl showing her illustration book of a series that I read so long ago. I was so surprised that this series had an illustration book to begin with, and then it made me think of like other series I've enjoyed, and if they had illustration books that I might not know of, just searching on Mercari Japan and seeing what results I can get at, and this is what I got so far. There's more in my next Neokyo haul that I will cover about, but these are what I got from this first shipment. Some of these illustration books I do know from like unboxings, but a lot of these I actually had no clue even existed, so this was just a very cool finding that I went on, and I'm super happy to have these in my hands. Let's get on with the first series. So of course, I will be starting off with the illustration book that started it all. This series is called Kyou, Koi or Hajimemasu, and this was the Instagram Reel illustration book flip through that inspired me to go down the rabbit hole that I am showing you guys now. And it was this particular illustration book here that the creator was flipping through. In terms of synopsis of the story, I'm going to keep it very brief, but this is a high school setting story that has quite a lot of drama and romantic complication. The female protagonist, her name is Tsubaki, and the male lead in the story, his last name is Tsubaki, so they share the same name in some sense. But yeah, I do know a lot of people have a lot of mixed opinions about the story just because of the relationship dynamic between the main leads as well as all of the side characters' interference, involvement with the main characters. So yeah, not gonna go too much of it. I know there's not a lot of good opinions on the story, but for one thing I can vouch is that the art style for this series is very beautiful. I think the characters are well drawn, they're very gorgeous. And so I can say the art for the story is probably one of my favorite parts about the series. The plot itself is a little bit questionable, but overall, I'm very happy that this series does have an illustration book. So yeah, this is the illustration book that I saw, and look how beautiful this cover is. It's like an underwater theme, and of course we have our main protagonist, Tsubaki. She's holding this like cage. I love the fishy. It just feels like very, you know, aquatic. So we're gonna do our quick flip through. I am obsessed. The pages are actually very, very nicely textured. And of course, I just love the double page spreads. They look amazing. And then we have some like bonus content. But yeah, so that is the illustration book. Very, very brief flip through. And then this is another, I think, mini illustration book. And they do share similar illustration with the first book. But yeah, I'm just a sucker for these double page spreads. See, this is one that we saw from the other book. But yeah. And then the seller also gifted me this item here, which looks to be like a postcard book. Very nice. Ooh, okay, and then this is the back. And then you get like a chibi version of the main couple, which is adorable. And the chibis are actually different as well. Christmas themed postcard. Oh, and they match. That is so adorable. Got even another holiday theme one. So cute. Ooh, okay, this is my favorite illustration for sure. I love the cotton candy color. Very, very nice. And then this is so adorable. Yeah, that is the postcard set. And then we also got some bromide illustration. So yeah, this one is just them in their regular outfits. And then this one is in their school outfit. So yeah, that is the flip through of the illustration books for Kyou, Koi o Hajimemasu. This is definitely kind of going down my nostalgia lane, and you'll see later on of all the other illustration books I will show. But big thanks to the Instagram creator that did the flip through of this illustration book, because they definitely inspired me to go down this rabbit hole. So yeah, let's move on to the next one. So the next item we have here is an illustration fan book for the series Gakuen Alice. And I haven't talked about Gakuen Alice on my channel before, but this is a series that I hold near and dear to my heart. I was just so happy to see this illustration book on Mercari Japan, and I actually found another illustration fan book for the series as well, so that one I'll be showing you guys in the next haul. I watched the anime growing up, and as far as the manga reading experience, for some context, this series was serialized in English at one point by Tokyo Pop, but the company went undefunct, and so they only serialized like 9 or 10 volumes of Gakuen Alice. There's a total of 28 volumes in Japanese, and so we barely got a coverage of the story. And so I did read the series through fan scanlation. I just want a better quality translation of this series. Very hopeful one day we'll get it, but I remain optimistic. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys a flip through of the fan book. So again, we saw the covers already, and there is a fold out poster. So here is one with our main protagonist and some characters. And then we have this playing card illustration as well. Very cute. And then this is the table of contents. So we have a couple of different themes for this illustration book. So first are just some related to the school. Then we have some beach illustrations, Halloween, Very cute. Our best friends with the playing cards. Some animal theme ones. Oh, I think this was the Alice Wonderland theme. And then we have like costume collection of them probably cosplaying Red Riding Hood. And some more friendship. We even have the Mr. Bear collection. This is so adorable. And then merchandise, some bonus illustration content, even some comic panels as well. It looks like for like every single character, there's like an interview of some sort, which is very cool. But yeah, that is pretty much it. So I'm super happy to have this Gakuen Alice illustration fan book, and I cannot wait to show you guys the next one that I'll get in my next haul. So next up we have is this illustration book for the series Shugo-Chara, and as you can see, I do have some extra items as well because they were sold in one listing, which is very pleasant because I love just getting extra things when I buy my illustration books. Anyways, first we have the two bromides. So this one right here is our first one. I believe his name is Sanjo, and this is Yaya. Very nice. And then we have this bromide of Amu and her guardian characters. And my favorite guardian character is Miki. She, of course, is the color blue, which is my favorite color. But I also feel like she's very cool and artistic. And yeah. Unfortunately, they don't have the diamond guardian character open because I also think she's really pretty as well. But they do have the main three here, so very interesting. And then we also have this really cute hand towel of Amu as well. This one's really cool. She looks very, very pretty. Of course, I love the cherries decoration, and it's a really nice color. So yeah, love the extra items. But we're mainly looking at the illustration book for today. Anyways, for some context, I got into Shugo-Chara much later in my life, and by later, like during college. My friend and I were actually doing our like weekly anime Discord watching, and I told her how much I love watching like magical girl animes growing up, and then she asked me if I ever watched Shugo-Chara, which I said no, and then she told me that I should watch it. So during one of my breaks, I ended up binge watching the whole entire series, and I don't know, I just fell in love with the series as a whole. I feel like a lot of these stories have like an overarching plot where of course they have an end goal of, you know, resolving a particular situation, but every episode in between, it's like more episodic. So like, of course, there's a bad situation that happens, and then, you know, the main protagonist comes in, resolve it with her friends, and then you move on to the next episode. So here we have is Amu in her, you know, standard outfit, her cheerleading outfit, and she's so adorable. In the back, we just have her guardian characters here. There's actually a couple more Shugo-Chara illustration books that I've been eyeing out, but one of them is like this really cool cover of Amu as well, but it's expensive. Like this one was about like $12. That one was like in the hundreds, and I have no idea why it's so expensive. Maybe it was like a limited edition, who knows, but not sure why the price difference and why that one's just so expensive, but I did see that there was like only one or two of it available compared to this one where there was a couple of listings for it. I'm not gonna flip through every page like I am right now. I'm gonna skip a couple, but I love how large this illustration book is, and wow, it is so pretty. I love all of her like different transformations. We have all of the other cast of characters. We have like all of the guardian characters as well. Wow. As we're on the topic of Shugo-Chara, I cannot believe we're getting like a sequel of the series. That is just so crazy. I believe the sequel manga, like the first chapter, is supposed to come out like in the summer. I'm so stoked. I just love sequels, like not spin-offs. So like sequel continuation of Shugo-Chara is like amazing. Like we're gonna get like older Amu, hopefully. Maybe she'll be in middle school. And I don't know, some more development with her relationship with Ito, maybe, because they just didn't really focus on those two relationships too much in the manga, which makes sense too, because they were in a very interesting situation. But I'm very hopeful for a sequel, similar to like Cardcaptor Sakura Clear Card, and we'll see how that pans out. But wow, this illustration book was so pretty, and I'm really glad to be able to talk about Shugo-Chara more on my channel. So yeah, that is the illustration book flip through, and let's move on to the next series. So we have here is the Kano, or also known as His or Her Circumstances, character book. So this one is not really like an illustration book. This is more like a character guidebook where they talk about each character. So it's a little bit more text heavy. But I did see a flip through of this particular character book actually like 3 years ago, and wanted to buy it at that time, but just couldn't really find it. And so obviously searched it on Mercari Japan and saw a whole bunch of listing for it. So now was a good time to buy it. And there was some illustration pages, just not that many. So very stoked to have it. And luckily for this series in particular, I actually do own the whole entire series physically in print in the English language. So Tokyo Pop, while they didn't complete Gakuen Alice, they did complete Karen Kano. So I'm very happy to own that series. I actually bought it early during the pandemic days. Someone was selling it for such a good deal for the whole entire series, so I snatched it up, and I'm very glad to have it because I reread it like multiple times when I first got it, and I just really did enjoy the series. If I had to explain kind of the synopsis of the story, I would say it's kind of similar vibes to like Horror Mia and Switch Girl concept-wise, where it's like the main protagonist, her name's Yukino, and she has like a persona at school that's different from like her regular home persona. But the lighthearted vibes takes a turn during the midpoint of the story, where I feel like it gets unexpectedly darker, and that's more the involvement of like the male lead. So kind of mentioning in the beginning, Yukino has like this alternate personality persona at school versus at home. The male lead, Sorichiro, he actually finds out about this, and then it's lighthearted where it's like, oh, I'm gonna keep your secret, but you do me favors. And he also has that similar persona vibe where he's like very nice and everyone loves him. He's very popular, but he's also this devious guy that's making the main female character do stuff for him. But yeah, the series midpoint does take a turn, and it just gets a little bit darker. There's a lot more heavier topics being discussed, even some situations where it does get kind of wild. I also watched the anime for this series as well. It's very unfortunate that the anime was pretty much axed when it was getting to the good part. From what I heard, there was just a lot of conflicts between the mangaka and like the animation team. But let me show you guys a flip through of the guidebook itself. So yeah, that is Sorichiro, and then the cover has Yukino. So yeah, the first couple pages will be the illustrations of the characters. It's very pretty. I love the mangaka's art style as well. It's just very nice. There's only a couple, so I'm gonna show you guys everything, and then the rest are just some illustrations, but mostly text heavy backgrounds on all of the characters that are in the series. But I do really love the chibi versions of the main characters. I'm just a sucker for chibi versions of the characters in general. We even have her dog as well. But yeah, some scenes of the manga, and then the female protagonist's family. And then this is like the male protagonist sections. Wait, let me go back to the female section, female characters. So yeah, this is Yukino. And then this is Soichiro. and then there's everyone else. I do really like the characters' friend group. I feel like the classmates are pretty utilized in this story, which is very nice. And then we even have some of these. Oh, so we even have like character illustration in the making. So how the series came to be. Ooh, this is very interesting. And then we have interviews. There's a lot of illustrations even with this character guidebook, which is really nice. But yeah, that is everything. And yeah, super stoked to have the Kano character guidebook. That is it. And let's move on to the next illustration book. The next illustration book I have here is the Nana First Illustrations, and this is my second Ai Yazawa illustration. I have another illustration book from her other series, which I cannot remember the name of that title, but that one is also very beautiful. But this one has been something I've been eyeing out for a really long time, because I do think this illustration book has been shown a lot more in the shoujo community. I'm gonna just show you guys the cover here. And to give you guys some background context, this series is about two women that share the same name, Nana. They end up sitting next to each other on a train heading to Tokyo, and later they end up sharing the same apartment room as well. So yeah, take the slipcase out, and then in the back we have Nana O. She looks stunning. I actually have a figure of this Nana outfit as well, which is super nice. And also her Nindoroid just came out recently as well. Pre-ordered it instantly, and I am so excited to get that one day. I just hope they make a Hachi Nindoroid as well. So here is the cover of the illustration book, and we even have the Blackstone advertisements on the buildings, which is really cool. This is the spine, but I love how city-like it is. It just feels super realistic. Whoa, I think this was actually the cover of the book, so mine was like flipped reverse. But let's look at it. Ooh, it's a clear, transparent first page, and it's like a CD case, right? So this is like the jewel case, and then when you open it, you get the CD. That is so nice. And then when you take out the CD, you get the case itself again. It's like opening the CD. That is so cool. So we have chapter 1, Blackstone. So of course we'll have all of the band members and probably all their illustrations. Again, I love this illustration of Nana O. So happy to have this as a scale figure. She just looks so stunning. And she looks so happy. And then next chapter we have is dedicated to Hachi, which is really nice. Wow, this forest one looks super, like, I wouldn't say realistic, but this looks so pretty. I love how vibrant the colors are. I'm a big fan of Hachi. She's my favorite character in the series. Oh, and then this is the illustration that I own as her scale figure, which is also very pretty. I know she goes through a lot and makes some questionable decisions, but I feel like she's just really nice as well. But I feel for her. And then we have the couples chapter. I don't know what this entails, but probably Ren and Nana O. My heart hurts. And we got Nobu and Hachi. We have the man must not be named. Okay, so these are some of the extra contents. So I'll put this to the side for now. And then we have Nana, dedicated chapter. She looks stunning. I love her lotus tattoo as well. And then we have a chapter for Trap Nest. I love their songs. So good. And then we have Junko's room. And look how fun the characters are. And then there's Nana and Hachi, which is definitely something I am looking forward to see. Oh my god, this of them dressing up is so beautiful. I have never seen this illustration before. That is so nice. Their friendship is just beyond words. I love them so much. But yeah, that is the illustrations. And as for the bonus content, we have this little illustration print of Blackstone, and then this little like advertisement of Blackstone official fan club, and then like a advertisement of their release. That is the Nana first illustration book flip through, as well as the little bonus items. Very stoked to have this in my collection finally. Alright, last but not least, we have our final illustration book as well as a doujin by the mangaka Arina Tanemura. So if you guys haven't watched my previous like unboxing or hauls, I've mentioned countless times that Arina Tanemura is one of my favorite mangaka of all time. She's written countless series and stories that I just really enjoyed, as well as her illustrations are just incredibly beautiful, and so I just really love to collect a lot of her different series as well as her illustration books and other works as well. So first I'm going to talk about the doujins that I got written by Arina Tanemura, which is pretty crazy in itself because I know mangakas do write doujins from time to time, but Arina Tanemura has tons of doujins that I did not expect her to write. I'm showing you guys one for this haul, but I actually bought 3 others that are all 18 plus based on her actual works as well, which is very crazy because I did not expect her to like write those contents for her characters. All of her series are pretty wholesome in nature, and so to see her do an 18 plus of my favorite characters, it's like, you know, beyond just like fan fiction because she is the author of these series. Anyways, this doujin is based on her work called Full Moon, which is my favorite series written by her. And this one is just a continuation of Mitsuki and Takuto's story. So first, I'm going to show you guys the little bonus postcard that I got. And I just thought this is so adorable. And as I mentioned, Arina Tanemura's illustration is just so beautiful. So I'm very glad to have this. And then let me show you guys the doujin itself. I love this doujin texture a lot. As you can maybe see, it's actually kind of bumpy, but it's like this nice bumpy texture. It's like almost like velvety touched, which is really nice, and I think it's very unique for a book. So yeah, we have Mitsuki, Takuto on the cover, and they look so cute. So this doujin is called Hoshi no Yubina ni Kiss o Shite. And yeah, it's just a very wholesome extra of their relationship together. And it's so sweet because you technically don't get too much of their like real romantic moments just because of everything that happens. But I am a sucker for like extra contents like this, and it's absolutely adorable. I won't show you guys the ending because it's super sweet, but there are fan scanlations available for this doujin, so just gotta do a little bit of a search. But yeah, that is the doujin. The other doujins I won't be showing on camera, but I will explain for the purposes of this video. So we have another one for Full Moon, and it's called Love is Melody, and that one is based between Miriko and Izumi. And the other 2 doujins that I have is for Phantom Thief Jeanne. So the first one is Tenshin to Byakusoku no Rondo, and that's between Finn and Access. And then we have Bara Bara Tore, which is between Marin and Chiaki. And all those, as I mentioned, are 18 plus. But I'm going to move this doujin to the side. This is the illustration book for the series Phantom Thief Jeanne. And actually, I do have Arina Tanemura's 2 other illustration books, and these were formerly released in the United States under the Shoujo Beat line. So here we have is the Art of Full Moon, and then we also have the Gentleman Alliance Cross, but Shoujo Beat never released the Phantom Jeanne one, which I needed to have to complete my collection, so I do have it now, and I'm very stoked to have it. Also, Shoujo, please release volume 1 of Phantom Thief Jeanne. That is the only volume I'm missing in order to complete that series. It's been out of stock for so long, and at this point, I think it's probably out of print status, but Right Stuff Anime hasn't canceled my order for Phantom Thief Jeanne Volume 1 yet, so I still remain hopeful. They did cancel my Full Moon volumes that was out of stock now, I guess out of print, so I will have to figure out how to collect the rest of the remaining Full Moon volumes that I am missing. I'm missing like 3, I think, so it's very disappointing, but at least I have the illustration book to feel satisfied for now. But I'm gonna flip through the illustration book itself. Phantom Thief Jeanne is a series I read a long time ago, but to be honest, I don't really remember the synopsis all too much. It's been a really long time. The reason why I'm waiting for volume 1 right now is because once I get that, I can definitely do my reread, but until then, I just haven't really found the motivation to reread it again. But oh wow, these illustrations are so beautiful. I love these full page images of the characters. And then we have like a double page spread. Wow. So beautiful. I just love how when you see Arina Tanemura's illustration, you just know it's her because her art style is just very distinct and recognizable, but also like extremely unique as well. Our boys, and I just love like all the little details. Usually she incorporates a lot of flowers in her illustrations, but it's like those small little details that like bring out her illustrations. Got some more smaller ones. We even have, again, I'm a sucker for chibi illustrations, so this is so cute. Adorable. As again, like you see those little petals, they just so beautiful. And then we have some notes, and then of course a fold out poster. Main protagonist here, so stunning. And then we have this beautiful illustration as well. I love fold-out posters. But yeah, that is the Arina Tanemura Phantom Thief Jeanne illustration book. Gonna bring back my Doujins. But yeah, that is all of the illustration book, art books, character guidebook, Doujins that I got for this haul. And let's move on to the outro. So here is an overview of some of the items that I talked about in this huge Neokyo haul. I hope you guys enjoyed listening to my commentary and letting me share my thoughts on all of the items that I recently bought. And if you made it this far, this video was a quite long and chatty video, so thank you so much for watching and sticking to the very end. Again, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Until then, take care. Bye!